Water intermolecular, forces of attractions. Everything around us is made up of molecules. These molecules are not completely free. They attract each other with small forces. These forces are called intermolecular forces. Remember that intermolecular forces exist between molecules, not inside a molecule. In chemistry, there are two very different types of forces: intramolecular and intermolecular forces of attractions. Forces inside the molecule are called intramolecular, and forces between molecules are known as intermolecular forces. I have an example for you. The solid lines connecting the hydrogen and chlorine is intramolecular because this bond is inside the molecule. But look at the dotted line connecting one molecule to its neighbor. That dotted line represents two intermolecular force. Remember that intermolecular forces are generally much weaker than intramolecular. It requires about 17 kilojoules of energy to break intermolecular forces between 1 mole of liquid hydrogen chloride molecules. Whereas, about 430 kilojoules energy is required to break the chemical bond between hydrogen and chlorine atoms in 1 mole of hydrogen chloride. Intramolecular forces determine chemical properties of matter, while intermolecular forces determine physical properties. Intermolecular forces decide physical state of matter. When intermolecular forces are strong, the substance becomes a solid. In solids, molecules are very close to each other and are held tightly. They cannot move freely and only vibrate at their fixed positions. When intermolecular forces are of medium strength, the substance becomes a liquid. In liquids, molecules are close but not fixed. They can move and slide over one another, so liquids can flow and take the shape of the container. When intermolecular forces are very weak, the substance becomes a gas. In gases, molecules are far apart and move freely in all directions. Because of this free movement, gases have no fixed shape and no fixed volume. Let me explain three main types of intermolecular forces: London dispersion forces, dipole-dipole forces, and hydrogen bonding. Firstly, let me explain London dispersion forces. They are called London dispersion forces in the honor of German physicist Fritz London. Dispersion means uneven distribution of electrons in an atom or molecule. To understand this force, we need to talk about electrons. Electrons are very tiny particles. They have a negative charge. They move around inside a molecule. Because electrons keep moving, sometimes they gather more on one side of the molecule. This makes that side slightly negative. The other side becomes slightly positive. This positive side can attract a nearby molecule. This attraction lasts for a very short time. Then it changes again. This weak attraction is called London dispersion force. Now, let us learn about dipole-dipole forces. Think about two small magnets. Each magnet has two ends. One end is different from the other. When you bring two magnets close, the opposite ends pull together. Polar molecules behave in the same way. Their opposite sides attract each other. The positive end of one molecule is attracted to the negative end of another molecule. This attraction between opposite sides, known as dipole-dipole force. This keeps the molecules closer together. So dipole-dipole forces are the attractions felt between the negative end of one polar molecule and the positive end of a different polar molecule. Now, let us learn about hydrogen bonding. Hydrogen bonding occurs when hydrogen is bonded to oxygen, nitrogen or fluorine. These atoms pull electrons very strongly, thus they become slightly negative. And hydrogen becomes slightly positive. This slightly positive hydrogen can attract a slightly negative atom of a nearby molecule. This attraction is called hydrogen bonding. It is stronger than London dispersion forces and dipole-dipole forces. But it is still weaker than chemical bonds. Water is the best and easiest example to understand hydrogen bonding. A water molecule has one oxygen and two hydrogens. Oxygen pulls electrons more strongly than hydrogen. So, the oxygen side becomes slightly negative. The hydrogen side becomes slightly positive. When two water molecules come close, the positive hydrogen of one water molecule is attracted to the negative oxygen of another water molecule. This attraction between water molecules is known as hydrogen bonding. Because of hydrogen bonding, water molecules stick together and cannot move easily. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more educational content.